Hi, my name is Mike Lachance. I have over 25 years sales experience. My approach has always been the approach of how can I help you grow your business. How I do that is I meet with you, I find out everything I can about your business, your community involvement, how you want to grow, what your short-term goals are, your long-term goals. With that information, I can bring back a plan that will work perfectly for you.
I was in Brownies when I was a little girl, and Lord and Lady Baden-Powell came to Sydney. So all the troops on the island went down, and we were sleeping in this big hangar, aircraft hangar. And we met the troop from Sydney Mines, which is only about 40 minutes from here. And I got to know one of the girls, so I used to go down and sleep over with her. And one time I was down, they said, "Oh, Grandma Stephenson's grandson's here from Halifax, and he's so handsome. Let's go see if he's here." So we went down, and no, he wasn't. He was shopping with his parents. But this lady brought us into her house, gave us milk and cookies. I can remember her kitchen. The sun came in at the table, and there was a rocking chair there. It was so comfortable. I moved to Halifax, and one of my friends from Beddeck came with me, and we had an apartment. So I wanted to learn to fly, and I couldn't afford it. So the next best thing was to join the skydiving team. So I trained in Shearwater, and we had intensive training for 2 weeks. They wanted us to know how to land and all that. So my first jump was out of Shearwater, and Glenda and I got in the aircraft, and my jump master was there, and the pilot, of course, was there, and we were taxiing out to take off, and Glenda was so nervous. At that time, the reserve was in the front. She pulled the reserve, and so her reserve opened in the aircraft. So we had to taxi back to the hangar. And when we taxied back, I moved over, and the maritime skydiving champion got in. And Tom, the jump master, said, "Hi, Vance." And I went, "Oh, I've heard that name. Oh, he's the maritime skydiving champion. I'm not nervous enough. Then I have this guy." Of course, we got helmets on. We got visors on. You really couldn't see. So we took off, and it was my turn to jump. So he was sitting here, and I couldn't get by him to get out. So he put his hands on my butt, lifted me up, and I got out on the strut, and I let myself go. I was on static line, and Vance was had to go up higher because he was free falling, it was called. He landed first, and I was drifting over Halifax, and it was unbelievable. And I landed right on the X where I was supposed to land, and Vance came over and gave me a kiss in my mouth, this full kiss on my mouth, and I heard birds chirping and bells ringing. I thought, oh my gosh. So that's how I met my husband. I fell for him. 2,500 feet. Before we were married, he came to Cape Breton because it was my parents' 25th wedding anniversary. And he didn't hang around because he's not a social butterfly like myself. So he went to Margaree fishing, he told me, but he went to Margaree to check out the airport. And he asked me if I wanted to go to Sydney Mines to meet his grandparents. I said, sure, that'd be great. So we drove in the garage. I said, I've been here before. I went into the house, and Grandma looked at me and said, "Oh, you're the little angel girl that came to visit one time." So I did meet the little handsome boy from Halifax after all.